name is Womboy. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Oh my god, I just feel like it's been forever. Okay, after the 24 hours weekend and stuff like that, guys. If you're just tuning in, my name is Womboy. So when you tune in, let me know where are you watching me from. Okay, where are you watching me from? Oh my god, I feel like it's been such a long time. Yeah, guys. So let's get some people in here. Let's get some people in here. When you join in, say hi. um how was your weekend? Are you feeling relaxed, rested? Today's on Monday. Like, let me know. Okay. We are just tuning in, guys, and this is I am Womboy Live. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me. Oh my gosh, when you join in, kindly like, and let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know. You can say absolutely anything. Let me know if I'm live, if you can hear me. Oh, Dottie D! It has been a long, it feels like forever. Welcome back, on boy. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. Okay? I just feel like it's been a whole year, guys. Like, I feel like it's been a whole year. How was your weekend, Dottie? How are you doing? How was your weekend? How do you feel like? Let me know. Oh my gosh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. My name is Womboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're just seeing me for the first time, this is I am Womboy. Thank you so much, guys. Gosh, let me tell you, we had such a busy weekend, like right here on this YouTube channel. Like, not weekend, no, Thursday. I can't believe it's been Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Gosh, and we are here. Oh, guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. So when you join in, like, subscribe, anything for the channel. DTD says great weekend, great week. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Let me know how are you doing. How do you feel today? Yes. So me personally, like, okay, what were you doing on your weekend? So after Thursday, of course, guys, I was feeling a little bit jet lagged. Or is it jet lagged? Yeah, like, if you feel that feeling of like it's like you're switching between time zones. That's how I was feeling. Right after the show, I just thought that I would just sleep right after the show. But what I did after the show, I think I cleaned the dishes and then I showered, and then I was like watching some show. I was trying to get myself to sleep. I couldn't because now I was between time zones, and yeah, eventually I slept. But wow, 24 hours, it was such a long time, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. My name is Womboy. When you join in, like, subscribe. Let me know where you're watching me from. Where are you from? Let's go, guys. Let me know where you are. What are you learning today, and like how is your Monday going? How was your Monday? Let me know, guys. Absolutely anything, guys. Welcome to the live, guys. My name is Womboy, and today we are talking about is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Okay, and you know me, unless I'm gonna be vulnerable right here, guys. But let's get some greetings in, guys. When you tune in, let me know where you're watching me from, guys. Let me know where you're watching me from. So as I was saying, the weekend was like too much. Okay, but yeah, by the time we were on Saturday, like I was already back to the time zones, kind of like, because going live 24 hours wasn't easy. Yeah, and I watched Bad. Breaking Bad. How many have watched Breaking Bad? Nelson 106. Hello Nelson. How are you doing? Let me know. How was your weekend? How is your day going? Yes, Nelson, I do remember you. How are you doing? How was your weekend after our long time together on the show? Daima says, "Hey, pretty lady." Chicago in the house. Welcome to the house, guys. Like, subscribe, guys. Let me know how was your experience on my 24 hours live. What did you learn from the live and stuff like that, guys? Let's go, guys. Let's keep going, guys. So, oh, you're working today. Good to hear. And I'm actually right here, back here, guys. Like, guys, so that we can get some people in here. I'm now at home. Oh, okay. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So for me, after the 24-hour show, like I just needed some rest. I just absolutely needed to rest and just have a good time. Javia Lois, gosh, you came back. Hi. Hi, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? Nelson says, I'm going to cook. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Guys, say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. Like, subscribe, guys. So today we are talking about, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Okay, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? So let me type that in here, and we are about to have a good time, guys. You can keep sending in your greetings, and I'm gonna shout out your name. Rasadi Framework says hi. San says Best Studios, hey. Rasadi Framework says hi, good to see you. Scott says sending you love from Keyboard Warriors and from Robin. Hi Lambo. Oh, you guys remember Lambo? He's back there having a nap. Son, hello director. Hello, good to see you guys. Continue liking. Nelson says, do you remember my nickname? I might not remember your nickname, Nelson, but I remember you on the show. Zegros Mergasoi. Guys, you came back. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Let me know how you're doing. And yeah, okay. So as I said, if you're just tuning in, like I had a good weekend. I watched Breaking Bad. I'm still watching. I'm actually on season 3. It's such an intense show. Zagros Magari says, good. What are you watching, guys? What are you watching? Like maybe on Netflix? Which show are you watching at the moment? Me personally, I'm watching Breaking Bad. Anybody who's watched Breaking Bad? Anybody? Because let me tell you, it's just so scary and I can't stop myself from watching it. Okay, guys. So we are talking about, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Lucy the Joy 790, what happened in Kenya? I don't know what happened. I have been kind of like out of the loop. I've been out of the loop, like concentrating with like me and stuff like that. So I'm not aware. Can you please fill us in? Adaima says, like the live, share to the love and sub the queen. Yay! Like the live, share the love, sub the queen. Guys, you guys got it right there. So what was Lucy the Jolly? What happened? Because I'm not aware. I have been out of the loop, guys, on purpose. On purpose. You know, sometimes when you fill your mind with political stuff, it comes a time that you're like, you know what? I just don't want to know nothing. Like, let me just know about myself, guys. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We are waiting for some people in here. And guys, today's topic is it okay to go through your partner's phone? You can start sending in your thoughts. Scone says Breaking Bad was great, but so intense. Let me tell you, so intense. Shooting left, right, everywhere. You know, like it is so intense. I am even having nightmares, but I can't stop myself from watching. You know, guys. So I'm actually typing our today's. Gosh, I am becoming so slow at typing after the weekend. Let me type. Somebody says. Richard and Edgar says, haven't seen it. Oh my gosh, you should absolutely consider, but be ready to see some horrific things. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? So that's our question. So guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to Lucy the Joy says, there's no privacy regarding husband and wife phone unless it's a business phone for each other. Okay. Guys, send in your thoughts. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? So that's our topic for the day, and I just pinned the topic for the day. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Okay, let's get some honesty in here. Okay, so be honest. If your partner leaves their phone right next to you, like it's right there, you can actually see it, will you be tempted to go into it and look through? Or will you just leave it alone? Be honest. Let's go. So, me personally, I feel like the partner's phone is also my phone. So I am actually obligated. Is it obligated or mandated? Something of that sort. Like I have every right to go through the phone. Not like that, but I can see them anytime. Like I can go through their phone anytime. So that's just my honest opinion. But also like, in the way of like, you know, like the way you can just have your partner's phone and not think about it. So that's just the way that I see it. So how do you guys see it? Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? So let's get your opinions in here, okay? Dottie says, I use hubby's phone all the time. He doesn't use mine, but he can. We have nothing to hide. Wow, interesting. I kind of like that, because me personally, when I'm around somebody, let's say my partner's phone, I always feel like it's good or it's better than mine. You know what I'm saying? Diamond says, stay out of my phone. Why should I stay out of your phone? Why should I stay out of your phone? Like, okay, me personally, what I think, as far as I'm sleeping with you, your phone is my business. Period. Okay? Because I need to know what you're doing inside that phone, like every other time. I need to know, because, yeah, like, what more privacy do we need if, like, I'm giving you my body, and, like, what else? What privacy do you need on your phone if you're able to see me like that? Scott says, the boys, my phone is none of your business. Robin says, what are you hiding? What me I'm with Robin actually. What are you hiding on that phone? Scott says, the boys, my phone is none of your business. Okay, do you guys agree that, like, the guy's phone is none of the lady's business? Okay, so how do men feel about this? Because I feel like most ladies feel like, okay, we should all be open with the phones and stuff like that. So I would like to know, what do the guys feel? Okay. Dottie and Diamas, the two, what are they called? Moderators are on the live, but we don't have Jacob here, so hopefully he'll join later on. Okay, so I feel like, as far as, my phone is okay. So I feel like, as far as, like, you agreed to marry this person, or you're with this person, you're dating this person, for me, I feel like trust is the first thing. And, like, if you can't trust somebody with your phone, it's like, then what are we even doing right here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here if we can't trust each other with we can't trust each other with our phones? So, like, and if I'm suspicious, if let's say I'm suspicious there's something that you're doing on your phone, why should I not check it? Okay, so those are just my. Rasidi Framework says, please help. How can I help you, Rasadi? I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name, guys. And if you're just joining in, my name is Wambui. We are talking about, is it okay to go through your partner's phone, and do you go through your partner's phone? So let's see that. Me personally, I feel like it's absolutely okay, but it's like, first of all, you shouldn't be looking at your partner's phone like you're looking for something. But if you're suspecting, it's good to look for clarity. Moses Mandu says, my girl looks at my phone all the time, and I don't mind. I have nothing to hide, and neither does she. Oh, wow. That is really nice. However, it's about trust. Do you trust your partner? Oh, yeah. Personally, I do. Like, it's like, I can be on that phone, and the whole time I'll just be taking pictures. I will not even think about looking at images, or, like, going to the messages or stuff like that. I will not even think about that. Like, the other person's phone, let's say they have a better phone than mine, so I just want their phone to take pictures, or, like, to scroll. So because, like, the other person's phone, it's better than yours, so that's what I feel. I feel like I do trust my partner, but it's like, for me, it's not even about, it's just me feeling like anytime that I need to use this phone, that I can be able to access it. That's all it is to me, guys. I would like to know what it is like to you. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Do you go through your partner's phone? Let's get your thoughts in here. Diamond says, if you trust me, then why are you going through my phone? I'm not going through your phone, okay? What I'm doing is, like, I'm using your phone, and if I'm not allowed to use your phone, you have passwords everywhere, then that's a red flag for me, okay? Dottie says, for the record, I don't go through my hubby's phone. I just use it sometimes, okay? Gosh, like, because it's like, the fact that you can be able to go into it, you have their password, it's like, you don't even feel like there's something that the other person is hiding. But like, somebody's phone, like, don't touch my phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Rasali says, Framework says, please help me. How can I help you? Okay, maybe comment down below and we can see how we can be able to help you. So, do you feel like it's necessary for your partner to give you their password or their codes to their phone? Do you feel like it's necessary? Because for me, I feel like it's actually absolutely necessary to have my partner's password, because sometimes somebody will have like some secret and like they can't even give their partner the phone number. Before you realize they're sick, and even people are wondering, are you guys in a relationship? Because now you can't even be able to access their family members, stuff like that. Scott says, Edgar says, so where is your phone? Why you own mine? No, so where is it? No, I'm not owning your phone. It's just like, just knowing that I can go into it is something. Fi Malik, yay! Hi, good to see you. Thank you for coming back. Hi, how are you? Did your day go well? Yeah, my day went well. I had a good weekend after the 24 hours live. So how are you doing? Let me know. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How do you feel? And that, all of that. Moses Madu says, I don't think it's necessary or mandatory, but why not? Wow. Okay. So guys, so let's do some polling here, okay? Can you bite me drone, please? Oh my god. I wish I could, but I'm also even Rasavi, I wish I could. I even personally, I also don't have the right tools to do the content, but I'm just doing it anyway. So I don't have a drone. Maybe when I buy one, maybe I can share with you. But even me at the moment, I'm just using my phone for the filming. I'm sorry. As content who says, Robin says, what if something happens and I need to get information to help you, but I don't have your code? That's it. That's actually exactly what I'm saying. The reason why I feel like your partner should give you their code to their phone. If something happens to them and like you need to help them out, how will you help them out if they can't give you their code? Ronaldo Gone calls it. Hi, good to see you. I remember you from the other live. Malik says, I'm happy to see you again. Me too. I'm happy to see you all, guys. Thank you so much for everybody who was on my 24 hours live. And yeah, this is just evidence that you can actually absolutely do anything. Yeah, you just go for it, guys. So, Ronaldo and Rasadi, I would like to know, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Do you go through your partner's phone? How do you feel about that? Ian, welcome to the live. Good evening to you. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Scott said, Edgar, Robin, if something happens to me, then why do you need my phone? I need your phone maybe to contact somebody, let's say you are not married. I need your phone to contact your family or something. That's absolutely why I need the code to your phone. And also for the finances, like let's say I can't be able to pay and you can be able to pay for something that can get you out of danger. Rasadi Framework says, where are you from? I am from Kenya. Where are you from, Rasadi? I was born and raised in Kenya. So hello, Africa. Has content said, Robin said, okay, this is confusing. Okay, Robin is answering Edgar. What if you get hurt and I have to call your mom? That's absolutely what I need. I was saying. Ronaldo Goncalves says, like 6. Welcome to the live, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Omboy, and we're talking about, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Okay, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Ian said, okay, gosh, hey, the chat is moving real quick and I really want to read everybody. Then J2F says, hello, Africa. Hello, Africa. Hey, you, how are you doing? Let me know where you're watching me from. This says, I'm from India. Thank you so much for tuning in. Dana Hilary and Nunes 10 says, hello, Dana. How are you doing, Ian? I'm okay. How about you? I'm good. I had a great weekend. I was just mostly relaxing, recovering from the live and stuff like that. Okay, fine. Malik says, I'm enjoying today's lecture. Okay, don't make it to be a lecture. You need to be contributing. So tell us your idea. You can ask us absolutely anything funny. You can put it right here. Yeah, Scon said, at one boy, you started an argument over here. You guys, Ronaldo Gav says, wonderful. Chris Lancer says, hi, how are you doing? Ian says, Tamsak, Rasadi Framework says, I'm from India. So thank you, guys. So let's do this poll, okay? Let's do this poll. Okay, so I'll read something and then I'll tell you what are the options, okay? Going through your partner's phone, acceptable or unacceptable? Going through your partner's phone, acceptable or unacceptable? So you can answer with acceptable or unacceptable. Going through your partner's phone, Acceptable or unacceptable? I am black. No, it is not. Ooh, thank you for coming back. I remember you from the 24 hours. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I don't know if maybe I can type this so that you guys can see. Newton Kibeba says, "New now, bestie girl, where are you coming from? From Kenya. Thank you so much for coming back. Backbencher Bobo, Bobo, Bobo Rada. I am good. Nikopoa. Dottie says acceptable. So I asked we are doing like a poll. Going through your partner's phone, acceptable or unacceptable. So let's see your thoughts. You can even like explain your thoughts and stuff. Dottie says acceptable. Willie Kuzavi no says this. Okay, welcome to the live. Daima says unacceptable. Scone and Edgar says unacceptable. Richard says undecided, both acceptable. Newton, which country are you coming from, bestie? I'm from Kenya. Then he left off says hi. So me, I feel like mine is acceptable. Okay, I feel like mine is acceptable. There's so many like acceptable, so I feel like the acceptable one won. Okay, the next one. If you're suspicious, so if you're suspicious, check the phone, talk it out. Newton Kibeba says, I love you, bestie. I love you too. If you're suspicious, check the phone or talk it out. So if you're suspicious, maybe your partner is cheating. Do you check the phone or talk it out? Like, you know, sometimes you'll have a chance, like your partner is in the bathroom and you're here and their phone is right here, you can actually check. So do you feel like you should check, or you should go to the bathroom and no, like wait for them to be outside and tell them, you know what, I'm not actually trusting you and I need to go through your phone, or like tell me. So what do you think is more reasonable? If you're suspicious, check the phone or talk about it. Richard says, I think it depends on why you're on their phone. Ooh, interesting. Newton, do you love me, bestie? Okay. I love you all, the fans, okay? Dottie says, if you're suspicious, you need to question why you are with them. Oh, talk about it. But you know, sometimes you'll talk about them and you'll give them a chance to like clean it up, talk about it. Me, I feel like check the phone is the best idea, guys. Why are you saying talk about it? Can you write an explanation to why you feel you should talk about it? Because my explanation to like check the phone is like, you will get exactly what you need, but when you talk about them, it's kind of like you're giving them a chance to like lie. Lynn Hendricks, oh my gosh, my God. Hey Gali, I'm back. You remember me? Yes, I remember you from the live. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Continue liking and subscribing, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Newton Kibeba says, we can be friends with you, bestie. Yes, we can be friends. Scon says, Keyboard Warrior says, talk about it, but when you said you'd give them time to clean it up. Robin changed her vote. Check it out. Yeah, I feel like check it out, guys. Like, because when you check it out, first of all, you might ask your partner something about like, you know, I'm feeling suspicious, and then you might upset them. Like, they will be like, oh, now you don't trust me or stuff like that. So you can just check it out and forget about it. Like, if there's nothing, then you already know. If there's if you get what I'm saying. Newton Kibera says, do not be sad, okay, bestie, or fight. Diamond says, talk about it, then stay out of my phone. Okay, me personally, I think I would check the phone, because first of all, if you ask them and they are doing nothing, they might get upset and that might be a problem. So I feel like checking it out might be the best opinion here. Okay, so do you think sharing passwords is trust or control? Do you think sharing passwords with your partner, do you think it's trust or control? Sharing your passwords, trust or control? Is it trust or control, sharing your passwords with your partner? Okay, let me type that. So welcome, guys, to the live. My name is Homeboy. Jim Bombastic says pink or black? Pink or black? Pink or black? I like both colors. It's really hard for me to choose JJ Bombastic. But I think I would go with like pink because I'm a girl. Think of Dottie says trust. Okay, I asked you guys. Sharing passwords, trust or control? Sharing passwords. Do you think sharing passwords is trust or control? Newton Kibera says, Bestie, stop saying that. Stop saying what? I can say absolutely anything. Diamond says, no, you want my passwords. Hell to the no. Oh, okay. No, me personally, I feel like it's trust. Sharing passwords is trust. Okay. Scott says, password to what? The phone or the apps on the phone? To the phone? To the phone. Or maybe even to the apps on the phone. Okay, because, yeah, no, if you, I feel to the phone, but to the phone, let's keep it to the phone. Pink or black? No, I think I am going with pink because I'm a girl. I'm going with pink because I'm a girl, guys. If you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui. I was born and raised in Kenya, and this is I am Wambui Live. I go live every day, 8 p.m. Kenyan time, which is 9 a.m. California time, guys. Be checking me out at that time. You can ask me absolutely anything right here on this live. You can say hi. You can get a shout out from the channel, you know. Yes, guys, let's go. So I think most of you are saying trust, yeah. Privacy in relationship. Important or overrated? Do you think privacy in the relationship is important or overrated? Newton Kibeba says, is it night, bestie, or is it dawn? Night, night, night. Scott says, the guys, no. The guy says no, Robin says yes, but even Robin says no, the apps. So you don't share the password. So what's the purpose of giving somebody password if you're not sharing with them the phone? I have to say no to the apps unless you're married. Okay, that's good, and that's good. Like, no, it's just, yeah, no, okay, not to the apps, that's absolutely okay. Okay, but for me, I really don't care. Like, okay, that's okay. So I feel like for most people, but you know what, as far as like the messaging apps, okay, the messaging apps, if they are okay, they are open, that's okay, guys. If you're just tuning in, my name is Wamboy. I was born and raised in Kenya. I go live every day, 8 p.m. Kenyan time, 9 a.m. California time, guys. Be checking me out at that time. Yeah, I am from Kenya, guys. So so guys, ask me absolutely anything, and I'll be here to answer. So let's play a game. It's called red flag or just human. Okay, knowing your partner's password. Red flag or just human. This is messaging apps are different. Who are you messaging, and why can't I see it? Yeah, I feel so it's okay for you to feel like, you know what, I won't share the passwords with you for like the other apps, maybe the financial apps or stuff like that, things that have your deep issues or your secrets. Yeah, maybe you can decide not to share that because you can't trust people too soon or too quickly. Yeah, so that's absolutely okay. Okay, so we are playing a mini game, red flag or just human. Knowing your partner's password. I'll go with human. Dimas, red flag. Why is it a red flag? What if they gave it to you or you gave it to them, guys? If you're just joining in, guys, can you like, subscribe? My name is Wamboy. You can ask me absolutely anything. You can say hi to the chat and stuff. So yeah, feel absolutely welcome, guys. And today is on Monday. We are doing this live. The last time that I was live here was on Thursday. I did a 24-hour show from Wednesday through Thursday. So yeah, so if you want to know more about me, you can check out my videos, guys. You can keep watching, keep showing up. Okay, thank you, guys. So let's continue. Reading messages when they are asleep. Is it red flag or human? Reading messages when your partner is asleep. I feel like it's a red flag, but it's a beautiful red flag. Okay, reading messages when your partner is asleep. Diamond says, maybe. Well, if I get married but dating, stay out of my stuff. What happens when someone gets all that info and then break up? Okay, no, that's what I just said. Like, you know, when it comes to messages, you have to be willing to share your password so that your partner can be able to access maybe WhatsApp, maybe the messages, and maybe Instagram or stuff like that. You can be able to keep all the other apps away from them. You can be able to keep the money stuff from them if you want to. Okay. Scott says red flag. Robin says human. Okay, you know what, guys? I asked, reading messages from your partner's phone when they are asleep, is that red flag or just human? Is that red flag or just human? So personally, I'll go with red flag, but necessary, because sometimes you just want to know. You just want to know some things. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Omboy. So if you're just tuning in, we are talking about, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? And right now, at the moment, I'm asking you guys, is it red flag or just human reading messages when your partner is sleeping from their phone? So me personally, I'll go with, it's red flag, but a necessary one sometimes. Okay. Guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. You can just feel free to say hi. Let me know how was your weekend. How is your day going? Today is on Monday. How is your day going? Like, do you feel like the year is flying by or something? Dottie says, I feel the real issue here is, do you trust your partner? If you don't, that is the real issue, not whether or not they are doing something wrong. Okay, it can be about that, but it's like, isn't it good to just know that you can be able to go through the phone? Okay, isn't it just good to know that you can just go through the phone? Because I believe privacy still matters in relationship, and that's why I'm saying you can be able to give them the password to the phone, but not to everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can give me the password to your phone, and like, of course I don't have password to any of the things. Okay, so I feel like that's absolutely fine. Okay, so because I feel like it's okay to have the privacy, but then at the same time you want to know, like, the person that you're hanging around with is somebody that you can trust. Because like, whatever privacy do you need if like you're already like sleeping with somebody? What other privacy do you need? Yeah, but I feel like also the checking the other person's phone consistently, or like kind of like you don't trust them, it also breaks that trust, or and stuff like that. So Dodi says it feels like double-edged sword. If I trust you, I don't need to go through your phone, but if I can't go through your phone, can I trust you? And that's where the thing is, like, if I can't go through your phone, can I trust you? And I feel like the answer is absolutely not. You can't trust somebody that you can go through their phone, because phones these days. So I was watching this show, of course, the one that I'm telling you guys about, Breaking Bad. There's this guy, he start dealing he start like being a dealer of drugs, and he has like 2 phones. Okay, so that's why I'm saying, like, the phone carries real heavy issues. Okay, so guys, let's go to some riddles to get us some fun in here. Okay. What has a face and 2 hands but no arms or legs? What has a face and two hands but no arms or legs? Let me type. What has a face? What has a face and 2 hands but no arms or legs? Let me type that. What what has a face and 2 hands but no arms or legs? What has a face? What has a face and 2 hands? So I agree with that. What has a face and 2 hands but no arms or legs? Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Omboy. Kindly like, subscribe. Okay, and I'm asking you guys a riddle. What has a face and 2 hands but no arms or legs? But don't Google. Don't Google. Try it. Maybe you might get it right. Okay. What has a face and 2 hands but no arms or legs? Let's go. Let's go. Diamond says, Claw, give me a challenge. Okay. Okay, we are at it. We are at it, guys. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Omboy. Kindly like, subscribe. Let's go. Okay. Let me pin this. What has a face, 2 hands, but no arms or legs? Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we are having like a riddle. I just pinned it. What has a face and 2 hands but no arms or legs? And don't Google. Try and see if you can be able to get it right. Try and see if you can be able to. What was I wrong? Oh, the answer. Okay. Oh my gosh. You know what I thought? Yeah, I thought you're saying it's time to. Yeah, the answer is clock. The answer is clock. Okay, let me give you a tough one. Okay, the more you take from me, the more I get. The bigger I get. What am I? The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Elias Mangwai says, hi, how are you doing, Elias? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. I am asking a riddle. The more you take from me, the more I get, the bigger I get. What am I? The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Oh, I don't know why my mouse is malfunctioning. The more you take from me, since Jacob isn't here, I'll give the others a chance. Okay. Yeah, yes, please. Maybe can somebody, you can type for me, what, the more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Guys, and continue liking and subscribing. My name is Wamboy. I was born and raised in Kenya. So, and then we normally do this show every time, 8 p.m. Kenyan time, 9 a.m. California time. So you can always check me out, okay? The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Let's go. Okay, thank you, Doti. The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Let's go. You can always guess. And don't Google. Let's see. The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Richard says ego. I wish, but that's not the answer. The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me. The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Richard says food on a menu. No. The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? You guys are not gonna get this right. The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Okay, what was the reasoning behind like food on the menu? The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Guys, you can ask me absolutely anything. My name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kindly like, subscribe. So this is I am Wamboy live, guys. So I am asking you guys a riddle. The more you take, and I have it right there, pin. The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Guys, let's go. We can absolutely do this. Auntie Natalie says, root of us go. Welcome to the live, Auntie Natalist. Next year, I think we shall have the election, so maybe we'll see. Welcome to the live, Auntie Natalist. I'm asking, the more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? The more you take from me, the bigger I get. What am I? Thank you guys for tuning in. Kindly like, subscribe, guys. Hit that like, subscribe. I normally go live every day, 8 p.m. Kenyan time, 9 a.m. California time. So you can always be checking me out. Guys, I need your guesses. Dottie says a hole. Digging a hole, I promise I did not look it up. Okay, yeah, that's the answer. The more you take from a hole, like the more you take the soil out, the bigger it gets. So that's the answer right there. Guys, you can actually ask me your riddles. Like if you have a riddle that you want to ask, you can absolutely do it right now. So you can actually absolutely ask me anything, guys. Ask me anything at this moment. Ask me anything, guys. And we're still on the topic. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? Okay, we are still on that topic. You can still answer to that. Auntie Matali says the answer to your question is Zakayo Kasongo, the fist is squeezing people. Oh my god. Well, you know what? We still have a whole year. We still have a whole year to the election. So Yeah, no, and as far as like people will still show up and vote the same person again, so yeah. Okay, Diamond says riddle. What car starts with P? What car starts with P? I will say the answer is no car starts with a P, if I'm right. No car starts with. Dottie D says, what elections are you talking about? The Kenyan elections. Antinatalist is saying, like Kenyan president should go. Kapinga! Hello, welcome back. Good to see you. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are asking, so Diamonds asked, what car starts with a P? And I'm thinking, no car starts with a P. We don't have any car starting with a P. I don't think there's any car. So did I get it right? You suck. You're right, but I bet you don't know why you're right. Why am I right? Oh! Okay, you can't start a car with a P. I think that's the answer. Is that the answer? Is that the answer? Guys, thank you so much. Kindly like, subscribe, share the video. My name is Wamboi and this is I Am Wamboi Live. So we're still at the topic. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? So Kapinga and the others who are joining, you can give us your thoughts. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone? But Diamonds, I would like to know, like, is that the answer? So he asked, what car starts with a P? And I says, no car starts with a P. But let me tell you, I actually think that like he got me because I was trying to look for, is there a car that starts with the letter P? But now I realize it's about like starting the engine. Am I right? Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. You can ask me absolutely anything. You can say hello. Let me know where you're watching me from. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Diamonds, I would like to know, like, did I get it right? What car starts with a P? Diamond says car starts with P. Pontiac, Porsche, oh yeah, Plymouth, and more. However, the answer to the question is no car starts with P. They start with gas. Okay, they start with gas. You know, it's funny in Kenya, if you tell somebody that a car starts with gas, they would be like, why? Yeah, but I know you guys call fuel gas. Okay, so guys, you can ask me absolutely anything. Let's see your readers in here. Let's see your readers in here. Okay, so let me give you another one, a challenging one. Okay, what runs but never walks? What runs but never walks? What runs but never walks? Guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. So guys, as I was telling you, like this show that I'm watching on Netflix, you can check it out. It's called Breaking Bad. Oh my god, it is so intense. I have learned so much. Guys, can somebody type for me what runs but never walks? Maybe Doty or Diamonds, you can type for me what runs but never walks. What runs but never walks. So that is the riddle. Can I answer? Can I answer? Can I answer? No, give the other ones a chance. Guys, you can actually guess or you can give yourself a chance. What runs but never walks? What runs but never walks? What runs but never walks? Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Wamboi. Haruna Daroy says, Aaron, welcome to the live. Hi, good to see you, Harun. So I'm asking, what runs but never walks? What is your answer? Guys, keep liking and subscribing. Oh, Robin says your nose. Oh my gosh, yours, because mine never runs. What runs but never walks? No, that's not the answer. What runs but never walks, guys? What runs but never walks? What runs but never walks? Let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Bad feet. Time. Welcome to the live. I remember you from the live. Thank you so much for tuning in. No, that's not the answer, guys, and don't look it up. Scone says, Robin says, oh. Kapinga says, is a clock. No. What runs but never walks, guys, and don't look it up. A house. No, that's not the answer, guys. Keep let me know what you're thinking. Like, what runs but never walks? You can guess, and like, guys, like the live. Azato Musha says, hi, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm asking a riddle. What runs but never walks? Diamonds, can I answer? No, give others a chance. Like the live, share the love, and sub the queen. That makes me feel so good. Kapinga says it is wind. No. What runs but never walks? Guys, you can actually do this. Guys, keep liking. Guys, get me to 20 likes. And keep liking, subscribing. What runs but never walks? What runs but never walks, guys? It runs, but never walks. Wow, interesting. Scone, Arana. No! What runs but never walks? Guys, keep liking, subscribing, guys. Welcome to the live, guys. If you're just tuning in, my name is Wamboi. I was born and raised in Kenya, and this is I Am Wamboi Live. And I'm asking, we have a reader. What runs but never walks? What runs but never walks? What runs but never walks? And actually, as you guys think about that or process that, guys, but don't look it up. Waterfalls. You are close, but not waterfalls. Kapinga, you're close, but that's not waterfalls. You're close. Diamond says, give it. No, because you keep getting them right. Kapinga, you're close. Think about it. Think. Not waterfalls, but you're close. Guys, keep liking and subscribing, okay? You have to let me answer. Okay, go for it now. But Kapinga, well done. You are close. Okay, Diamond, you can give us the answer if you know. A river? No, that's not the answer. But you're also close. Close, but no. Oh, how I miss the days when we were in school. The riddles. And especially if you're bilingual, you speak like multiple languages. No, that's so unfair. It's not unfair. Give us the answer. If you're bilingual, you know, like sometimes English doesn't make sense. Like you can't even laugh. You can only have like a serious conversation. But I am having so much fun because right now, like I have a chance to like speak English continuously. So that's good for me. Daimas Accra. That is what I was. Okra, that is what. Oh, literally. And the way you were like, give me. Shame on you. Robin says water. Yeah, the answer is water. Yeah, that's the answer. Water. I got you all. So I think the person who would have got it is Kapinga, but he added the false. So yeah, the answer is water. Guys, you want me to ask you another riddle, or you have like a riddle that you can ask? Do you have a riddle that you can ask? Okay, let me just ask you this one. This one will be tough one, and don't look it up. Okay, what has a heart but doesn't beat? What has a heart that doesn't beat? What has a heart that doesn't beat? Let me type that. Or somebody type that for me. What has a heart that doesn't beat? Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Wamboi. If you're just tuning in, you can say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. Guys, consider subscribing, liking, sharing, you know. And also it's like Black History Month right now, this month, guys. And I know like I have different people, every race, but like I would like to know, how do you guys feel about Black History Month? I would like to say like happy Black History Month to everybody who is black. Okay, Dottie says artichoke. You got it right. Kapinga says the answer is not correct. Water is running when it is in a river, ocean, or ponds. Okay. No, how can I explain it? Like, if okay, I know. Maybe the waterfall would have been correct, but I feel the answer is water. So that's just the basic answer because it runs. Maybe I would have. Do you guys think that like what Kapinga had answered first, like the waterfall? Can that be the answer? Because actually, do riddles have answers that are flexible? Because I feel like the answer was water, and I was like, you know, it's just water. So like we can say that it's like waterfall, we can say it's river, we can say it's ocean or pond. But water in the pond doesn't run. Okay, running water. Scone Tetsu says a dead man. John Musanya says, what about a clock? Okay. What has a heart that doesn't beat? Oh, an artichoke. So you guys got it right. Guys, I'm asking you. Kapinga says the answer is not correct. The question was, what runs but never walks? The answer was supposed to be water, but Kapinga had says waterfall, and I said no. So maybe like I should have said yes to all these answers. River, ocean, ponds. What do you guys think? John Munyasa, what about a clock? No, it's not a clock. Gosh, you guys, especially like people who are English people in here, can a riddle have more than one answer? Because me personally, I kind of like think riddles have like a specific answer. Okay, guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wambo. You can ask me absolutely anything, and if you guys do have your own riddles, you can actually ask, and we'll try to solve. You can absolutely ask anything. So what about you? What do you guys think about, like, I asked the question, what runs but never walks? Kapinga is saying my answer, it's a riddle. It's just a riddle. So are these answers correct? River, ocean, ponds. I have neither hinge nor reed, but okay. Do you guys think what Kapinga is saying is correct? Because he's saying the answer is not water. It's incorrect because water only runs when it's in river, ocean, or pond. Is that true? I don't know. Daima says it's a riddle. It's just a riddle. Okay. Daima says I have neither hinge nor lead, but a golden treasure inside is hid. What am I? Oh, this one is a tough one. I didn't even. Okay, let me pin that. Guys, welcome to the live. If you're just joining in, like, subscribe. My name is Wamboi. So we have a riddle in here. I don't know the answer to it. I have neither hinge nor lead, but a golden treasure inside is hid. What am I? I don't know. Guys, you can answer this, the one that I have just pinned. Diamond says technically most riddles have a number of answers, but the asker gets to choose which one is correct. Just have fun with it. Okay, so Kapinga, maybe your answer was correct, but like my answer was water. Welcome to the live, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know where you're watching me from. How was your weekend? How is your day going? Yeah, as I said, like me personally, I had a good weekend. Spent most of it recovering from my 24-hour show, and then I started watching this show. It's called Breaking Bad. It's been driving me crazy, I ain't gonna lie. It's so intense and so long, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the weekend. I am wondering, what have you guys been doing for your weekend? Was it relaxing? Did you guys have fun? Black History Month, we have a lot going on. I have neither hinge nor lead. Okay, I have neither hinge nor lead, but a golden treasure inside is hid. What am I? Oh my god, I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying with that one. I don't know. What is it? Hinge or lead, but a golden treasure is hidden inside. Is the answer egg? What's the answer? Edgar sucks. Oh, is that the answer? Egg. The answer is egg. Oh, wow. Guys, welcome to the live. If you're new here, feel welcome. My name is Wamboi, and this is 24 Hours with Wamboi. So today our topic is it okay to go through your partner's phone? And I think most of us did say like it's okay or like it's not okay, but I don't feel like there's any correct answer to the topic of the day. Scon says Edgar says my nephew told me that one. Oh, so the answer is egg. Dimas, is the answer egg? So I feel like there's no correct answer to like, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? There's no correct answer. It just depends with like you guys' like agreement or stuff like that. But I feel like as far as like you're being intimate with somebody, like the phone should be like open, or you guys should be just be there to like you guys should be like open to each other. So I feel like we can't have like a correct answer to like, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? But also that brings me the arguments that we have had, people saying no, like Diamond says yes, it's egg, that's why he sucks. Okay, so he got it. That one I wasn't even trying. So I feel like with the way everybody was saying like, oh, it's not okay, like it's okay to go through your partner's phone, it's not okay. It brings me to the thought, because most of you are saying it's okay or it's not okay. It kind of like brings me to the thought of 50-50 in relationships. Like, is it okay to go 50-50 in a relationship? It kind of like makes me think about that, because it's like most of you are saying like it's not okay to go through your partner's phone, okay? But like you guys are willing to do 50-50. So is it okay to do 50-50? Okay, because these days relationships are too complicated to even think about them. Let me know, guys, what do you guys think about that? Like, okay, is it okay? Do you think it's okay to go 50-50 with a partner? I think personally I'll say it's not okay. Now, of course, I'm tying this with the idea of, is it okay to go through your partner's phones? And most of you said it's not okay to go through your partner's phone, but I say it's okay. But this also brings me to the fact, like, okay, you guys are not even willing to like share the phone or stuff like that. So would you even go 50-50 with this person? That, yeah, Scott says 50-50 as in what? The bills. Yeah, as in the bills. Okay, relationship should always be 50-50. But no, that makes me feel like it's a business. When you go 50-50 with somebody, like there should be somebody who is like doing more. Okay, there should be one of you guys who is doing more in the relationship than the other one. So what do you guys think about that? Because it's either we are having transparency, or we are having, it's either privacy or transparency. For me, I think it's either privacy. And if we are having privacy, then like we can't even go 50-50 in that household. No, I pay the bills in the household. Okay, so you come from the school of thought. So do you think that like that is a little bit outdated, to like have the thought like, oh, I am the man, I pay the bills? Okay, so who get to say when to do the 50-50 bills? Who get to like have the say, like we are doing 50-50 or like we are not doing 50-50? Is that a conversation that people should have before like getting married? Richard says, I'm not a chauvinist, but I'm not letting my woman pay bills. Okay, good to hear that. So you're willing, so Richard, you're willing to like pay the bills, but you're not willing for your partner to look at your phone. So your work is to pay the bills, but your partner shouldn't look at your phones. Okay, or like, because now you're providing, now she shouldn't look or at your phone. Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Omboy. Kindly like, subscribe, let me know, ask me absolutely any question. Let me know, how was your weekend, how are you doing, how is your Monday going, and like what are you doing this month? Okay, what are you doing this month? So I'm asking, do you feel like it's absolutely necessary to go 50-50, or it's okay to go 50-50? But we're in the topic, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? And most people said like, oh, don't go through my phone and stuff like that. And also now it gives me the thought of like, there's so many things like, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? It also started me thinking about like, is it okay to go 50-50 on the bills? Okay, is it okay to go 50-50 on the bills? Edad says 1713 says, I'm from Australia. Where are you from? And blessings. Welcome to the live, Edad. Good to see you. I am from Kenya. That's where I was born and raised. Let me know, how was your weekend? What is the time in Australia right now? Okay, what's the time in Australia right now? Let me know. Dottie says relationship should always be 50-50. Okay. Naima says, no, I pay the bills in this house. Richard says, I'm not a chauvinist, but I'm not letting my woman pay bills. Scott says, Edgar, if she's working, then why isn't she helping? But I'm guessing she's not cooking. Oh no, if she's working and helping you with the bills, so you also need to help at home. What do you guys think? I just think that is just the basic explanation. Dottie says, in today's world, it takes two incomes to survive. Yeah, that kind of reasonable. Like, yeah, in today's world, like, can somebody be able to cover somebody's bills absolutely like 100%? I believe, yeah, I believe like it's all about the willingness and the mentality. But for our generation, Gen Z, it's going to be very hard. Like for the ladies, you will have to go to job, otherwise you won't be able to make it through. Diamond says paying bills and going through my phone are two different things. Okay, they are, but don't you think that they are intertwined? Because I feel like men who like provide 100% are the ones who are likely to say no. You can go through my phone. I'm providing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just there. You're going to work. Your lady is depending on you. You're sleeping with everybody you're working with, and now you put an ultimatum like, if you go through my phone, I'll stop providing. So I kind of think it's related. Don't you think it's related? It is related. Okay. Eden says it's 5 a.m. in Australia. Wow, 5 a.m. is just funny. The time zones, let me tell you, the time zones, they always blow my mind. I know it has something to do with the sun and stuff like that, but that always, I will never like see why we have all these time zones. Eden says perfectly fine for two partners to go through each other's phone. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Can you believe like most people said like it's not okay to go through your partner's phone? And that's why I kind of like ask, so if they are saying that, is it because this man is paying the bills? Is it because this person is paying the bills, that's why like you're not allowed to go through my phone? Or what is it? Notice says helping with bills. I'm not helping, we pay bills together. Wow. Wow, guys, can we like, subscribe? Scott says, I wish I could find a man who is willing to pay my bills. Oh, okay. Oh, Robin says, I wish I could find a man who is willing to pay my bills. Okay, they do exist, but maybe you have to go a little bit older, because our generation, Gen Z, I feel like we don't believe in that. Like most people don't believe in. Okay, first of all, if you're going with like Gen Z, is this person even able to provide for themselves, to provide for you? So because so that somebody can be able to provide for you, they have to first of all provide for themselves, and that's what you need to ask yourself. Like, are they able to provide for themselves? Diamond says, now I'm sleeping around. We just went from suspicion to guilty. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's why you want to tell the lady, you know what, you can go through my phone just because you're paying the bills. Okay, no, that's why I keep feeling like as a lady, or as I feel like everybody needs to look for the money, not necessarily for providing, but so that you can be safe from the other person. Because if they are providing for you, they can say absolutely not, you're not gonna look at my phone, and there's nothing that you can do. Nothing. Kapinga says, today you're going live for 24 hours. No. Oh, for 48 hours. Gosh! You actually remember? No, I'm going to be planning the day that I'm going to go live for 48 hours. I'm going to announce it soon, as I'm ready. I realized that, like, you know, guys, if you're just tuning in and this is your first time seeing me, last week on Wednesday, I went live for 24 hours right here on this show, okay? I went live for 24 hours and I said that, like, I'm not gonna quit. I'm going to go live for 48 hours, but not today. I'm still planning. It needs a lot of planning, food, planning about the food and stuff like that. Like, also I realized you can sleep on the live, so I have to be ready not to sleep for 48 hours. So it's not today, but very soon I'll announce it. That will be a huge challenge, but when I announce it, I'll actually be ready. Diamond says, like the live, share the love, and sub the queen. You get what I'm saying? Woo, guys, keep liking and subscribing. Okay, moving Will says, hello, boy, hello. How are you doing? Do you think it's okay to go through your partner's phones? Let us know. Diamond says, no, she can't go through my phone because it's none of her business, not because I'm paying the bills. No, but why are you feeling the audacity to even say she can't go through the phone because it's none of her business? Where are you getting the audacity? Because you're providing. That's where you're getting the audacity from. And that's why I keep feeling like, as even as a lady, sometimes it's not good to get comfortable. Eden 1713 says, going through each other's phone can only produce a healthy relationship. I feel, you know what, I kept feeling that way, and that's what I've been saying here. Like, I feel like it makes you feel so secure, especially if you're getting intimate with these people. There's so many different type of diseases that you can get And if I can't go through your phone to see who you are talking to, then I don't feel like we are supposed to be in this marriage anyways, okay, or this relationship. But it has levels. Like, you're not just gonna meet me today and tomorrow you want to go through my phone or stuff, because of course I had people before you. But yeah, Daima says, and she did it, but it wasn't a pretty sight at the end. She still looked gorgeous, but she was losing it. Oh, the 24 hours. Daima says that the 24 hours I did it. Okay, I did a 24-hour show right here on this channel. It's just like you didn't upload. Daima says that's not Audacity, that's privacy. No, it's not. That's not privacy at all. That's just you being okay. That's ego. Okay, that's ego. Juma Jalo says, wow, you're looking. I'm the Gambia. You're looking. I guess you're saying you're looking fine. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live, Juma. Kindly maybe like, subscribe. Jacob, good to see you. Good to see you. We missed you on the live. Hi, you went live late. No. You know, I feel the other time when we started the 24 hours, Jacob, I feel like I started early. We started at 7 p.m. Kenyan time. But usually our live starts at 8 p.m. Kenyan time, which is 9 a.m. California time. So I hope you update your clock or something. Okay, hope you're doing good. I am doing great. No complaints. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Diamond says, did I just get lectured? No. No, I didn't just lecture you. It's just like, you know, whoever feeds you. What does that quote say? Whoever feeds you or commands you. Somebody give me that code. Jacob says, you boast the 24 hours. Oh my God. It wasn't easy. When I got off, I was like, what do I do first? First of all, I was feeling so like, what is it called? Tired. I was like, do I shower? After the live immediately, I think I showered immediately. And then I was like, maybe I should just sleep right away. I cleaned the dishes. Actually, I slept very late that night. I thought I was just gonna, because I'm somebody who like going to sleep with like a plan. Like I had to shower and do all this stuff. But the next day I was feeling so tired. But right now, I am fresh. So we are gonna organize the 24 hours. It's going to be good, hopefully. But I'm kind of like taking a break. I feel like it needs a lot of preparation. Jacob says, hi Dottie, how is you? Keep okay. Jacob Isaac, yeah, Jacob Isaac kept looking out for you. Oh, yeah, you did look for me. Thank you so much. So I hope I normally go live 8 p.m. Kenyan time, so update that. I don't know what is that in your local time or in your place's time, in UK time. Dottie says, you totally lectured him, dear. Good for you. At least you rested up, one boy. Yeah, I did rest. I feel better like right now. So, it's 6, yeah, mark that, 6. You guys know how to keep time. You know, here in African countries, like there's no hurry in Africa, and with this live, it has actually helped me to be able to be keeping time. Because me, I'm sure somebody will be like, oh, I'll do something at 8, but you know what? That is not bad. But now I realize, like, you guys are timekeepers because you, yeah, okay. Diana says, all good. You have been keeping my post. Like the live, share. Okay, so guys, you can put your, what is it called, riddle. Maybe I can sing in the meantime. What do you guys think? Jacob, we started like an hour ago, so we have been talking about, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? So I would like to get your thoughts on that. So is it okay to go through your partner's phone? And I just realized that most people think it's not okay to go through your partner's phone. And that got me thinking, like, is it because most men pay the bills in the house? Yeah, an hour ago. Literally an hour ago, Jacob. You know, I am wondering at what time were you looking for me, because I have been here for a whole hour. So it got me thinking, is it because men pay bills? Is that why, like, men feel like, you know what? I can tell you that you can't look at my phone and there's nothing that you can do. So is that the reason, or is that any reasons? Okay, and also that also got me thinking about like what are you allowed to share with your partner in terms of like you're dating. Of course you have your personal info and stuff like that. What are you allowed to share? Okay, guys, welcome to the live. My name is Womboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is I am Womboy 11. We have been talking about, is it okay to go through your partner's phone, and most people say that is not okay. And that got me thinking, is it because men pay the bills? Is it why men feel like, oh, you know what, I am so entitled, like, don't go through my phone, but I can't go through yours? Why is it that like it's so unequal? Most women feel like, you know, my man can go through my phone, but men feel like, what are you doing inside my phone? Okay, guys, you can absolutely say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. It's good to see you all. Maybe some of you know me from the 24 hours live. It was a good time. I gotta say, it was a good time. Yeah, I had fun. I had fun, but it was also tiresome. Scott says, Edgar says, I'm not paying the bills of women I date, and they still can't look at my phone. And I don't plan to pay anyone's bills. She can work just like me, but but she still can't go into my phone. Edgar, why do you sound bitter? Why are you bitter, Edgar? Like, it's not like she's forcing you to pay the bills. Okay, you just decide to pay the bills as a man, or like to maybe help her out. Okay, why are you saying like it's we are fighting here? We are not fighting for you to pay any ladies' bills, Edgar. Lemonso says, what's up from Uganda? You know, ladies, how are you doing, Lemon? So good to see you. Welcome to the live. Let me know what you think about like checking your partner's phone. And you can consider liking and subscribing, guys. So, you know, Edgar is talking like it's like you're being forced. Nobody is forcing you. And that's why I keep telling my ladies, like, you have to like be smart. You know, there are good men who exist out there, somebody who might provide for you full time, but at the same time you need to like invest in your own knowledge and stuff like that. Because see the way these men are talking, see the way Richard is thinking. Actually, I'm not trying to like judge him, but it's like, wow. Jacob says, no, I wouldn't go through my partner's phone in case something I don't like or read it wrong, so leave it there. She's doing anything wrong, time will tell. Oh, really? Okay, is it okay if your partner goes through your phone, Jacob? Because that's actually the absolute thought. Okay, why stress when the truth always comes out? Okay, would you allow your partner to go through your phone? Scott says, Edgar says, I'm not bitter, but what it is all of this stuff about having to let someone go through my phone? It's my phone. I'm not going through hers. Wow. Okay, gosh, that's a huge stand. Jacob says, there's no trust if you look at their phone. Wow. Okay, but he says, wouldn't mind if she did. Okay, so because that's what I'm kind of mostly looking for. Like, you looking at the other person's phone is not a big deal or something, but it's like about yours. Would you allow yours to be looked at? Okay, it's good to see you thinking like that. It's like if they are doing something, it's gonna come out in the light eventually. Yeah, but no, I feel like I do agree with you, Jacob. Like, if you don't trust each other, then what? But I also feel like there shouldn't be borders in terms of phones. I should know your password. If you are my partner, I should know your password, because it's like, what if you need some help and I need to help you out? What will I do? So I feel like as far as you're sleeping with somebody and you're being intimate with them, there shouldn't be any borders. Dottie says, I'm not judging, but I think Dimas and Edgar have something to hide. They do. They are. I'm also not judging, but they do. Lemonso says, women of these days can check partner's phone from any device. Oh, what does that mean? Like, do you think that they will check your phone from behind your back or what? Okay. Diva says, Dottie D, that's the very definition of judging. Judging. No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Maybe there's some pornography you're hiding or something. Okay. Jacob says, would you let someone look in your diary? Same as phone. So no, phone. No, my phone, absolutely. You can look at my phone, but diary. And that's why these days I stopped. Like, I used to be somebody who pours my thoughts. Let me tell you, in high school and pre-high school, used to be somebody who write everything that's happening in my life. Like, I'm writing it down. So and so offended me. Like, when you read my book, like, I was an open book because I was writing, but I kind of like right now I write in, what is it called, like, what do you call, you're writing something but it means something different to you. What does that mean? No, I would, if I found somebody sitting down reading my diary, we would have a problem because that's my private property. Dottie says, Jacob, I said this earlier. It's a double-edged sword. If I trust you, I don't have to go through your phone. But if I can't go through your phone, can I trust you? That's it. Like, I don't need to go through your phone, but if I can't, if I don't have your password, like, what are we even doing here? Jacob says, can I look at your phone, Wamboi? Yes, you can. Absolutely. You can. I kind of like don't have a lot to hide, but so I feel like it's as Dottie says, it's like double-edged sword. What do you do? What do you do, guys? So let's go back to riddles or something. Daima says, Dottie has, that's so true. It swings and rounds about. Diamonds, yes. Can I go through your diary? That's the point right there. No, diary, no. You know, phone is meant for communication and stuff like that, and you can be able to know. But you know, diary is my personal life, like me. Okay, you want to read about me, my thought process. I feel like that is just knowing me too much, and you shouldn't. Okay, you shouldn't be knowing me that much. Okay, guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Wamboi. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know how is your weekend, how was your weekend, how is your Monday going. Are you guys back to work or what? Jacob Isaac says phone have private things on there. Okay, what private things? If I'm your partner, what private things are in there? What private things are in there? Diamond says, my phone is my private life in the same way. No, it is because it is, but then at the same time, okay, if my girlfriend lets me go through her phone, or your girlfriend, okay, that's, I feel like it's okay, guys. What secret are you having with somebody that you're sleeping with? Like, what secret are you keeping from somebody that you're sleeping with? That's actually the direct question. Let's stop beating around the bush. You're sleeping with this person. What is more intimate than that? What is more private than that? Okay, Jacob says, and I see a conversation between Hakan and a Wall College and read it wrong. And then what happened? This is, you're keeping us in suspense, waiting. What happened? Okay. Well, but you know, the problem with like you reading, okay, even me, the problem with reading somebody's phone, you might misunderstand something, and that's a problem. So you might even get upset for the wrong reasons. Maybe you might also upset them because you're trying to accuse them. Diamond says, what secret are you keeping in your diary? How do you, you are not writing about your secret love in your diary? No. It's not like, no. Oh, actually, first of all, me personally, as a person, I don't write about relationships. I can, if I want to, I can. But personally, my diary is more like a sanctuary where I write like my thoughts or my plans, what I want, goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't sit here and write about some man that I'm drooling over, or like, oh, I like this person. I won't write stuff like that. Okay, I have seen people read their diaries where they wrote like they have a crush on somebody. Me personally, I don't have time to do that. Okay, I don't have time to read the diary to like write stuff like that. So my diary is all about my thoughts, my dreams, what I want, my plans, stuff like that. Dottie says, writing your personal thoughts in a diary is not the same as having a private conversation with another person. Okay. Oh yeah. So for example, let's say the things that I'm writing I'm writing like I'm having a crush on somebody. So as my partner, are you going to start accusing me of like being with that person. I'd never messaged them, but maybe I wrote, you know what, I am having a crush with this person, I like them, and I just wrote that on my diary. Remember, this is not messaging them. Would you accuse me of cheating? Okay, guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Omboy. Feel free to let me know how was your weekend, how are you doing? And we are talking about, is it okay to go through your partner's phone? You can just drop your thoughts. Let's hear. Springer Blinger says, double tap the screen, subscribe and like, guys. Oh, welcome to the live, Springer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go back here, guys. Like, subscribe. Dema says, what secrets are you keeping in your diary? Okay. Dottie, as if it's just banter. Okay. Dottie says, writing your personal thoughts in a diary is not the same. Okay, hi, I read that. Daima says, and I wouldn't be texting with some woman, but yet you get to check on me, but I can't check on you. No, you can check on me, but not my diary. No, thank you. If I find you with my diary, we are having a problem. Jacob Isaac, we leave it. I would honestly not look through her phone. If I was looking through her phone, I will look for problems. For problems wasn't problem, if that makes sense. Okay, I know what you are saying. Like, you might misinterpret something, which is a problem. So her phone is her phone. Ugh, okay, Diamonds. Maybe you wrote in your diary, and I had a great time with him. At the time, at the coffee shop. Can't wait to see him again. No, if would write that, like, would you write that if you're in a relationship with your diary, unless you're silly or something? Okay. Yeah, so I feel like there's no correct answer to, like, do you look at it or do you not, because you might not, and then you look silly, you might look, and then it's a problem. So I feel like there's no, like, definite answer to that. So let's go to some readers, guys. So what has a face? And okay, I think I asked you that. What can travel around the world while staying in one corner? What can travel around the world while staying in one corner? Diamond says, are you telling me if that happened, you would not write that in your diary? Why would you write that in your diary? Seriously. No, me personally, I see the diary like a sanctuary. Like, you just don't like, like what you say when you talk about celibacy. For me, diary is like some place where you get to be celibate. You never think about no man or like any relationship. Guys, what is your view? Okay, I feel like if you've ever been celibate, you can relate to what I'm saying. Have you ever been celibate? Okay, first of all, what do you guys think about celibacy? Because for me, the diary is like a space where I get to be celibate. I don't get to mention any men on my diary. Like, it's a celibate corner, so that's why I wouldn't write that. Diamonds, okay? Oh, you guys said a stamp. Yeah, that's the answer. Guys, ask some readers. Type in some readers. My name is Boy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mbulelo Ngosongola says, what is his name? Whose name? Diamond says, my phone is my sanctuary. I knew that was coming, but no. Okay, do you get to be celibate on your phone, or you watch pornography on your phone? Diamonds, are you telling us that you have never mentioned a guy you like in your diary? No. Okay, maybe in my previous life, in like high school, I was still a child, but like, I don't mention guys in my diary. My diary is like a celibate corner. Diamond says, Jacob says, my diary is in my head. No one can access it. I have been thinking about that one, like, but you know what? Let me tell you, when you can read back, when you write your thoughts down and you can read them back, it kind of like triggers something. It triggers something in you, and like you can go back to how you felt in that moment. So that's why I feel like writing is a good thing. Why do you keep mentioning porn? Because Diamond seems to have them or something. Like, it's like he's hiding something. Okay, what do you have on your diary? Diamond says, leave my porn out of these conversations. Okay, you watching porn or something? You're not telling me. No, No. I feel like, okay, I feel like watching that when you're in a relationship is like cheating. Okay, Scone says, Edgar says, I don't have porn on my phone. I don't want you looking at it. Oh my God. Okay, that's your mentality. Okay, that's what you're thinking instead of thinking about like, oh my God. Jacobs. Oh my God, you guys are so funny, guys. If you're just tuning in, my name is Omboy. You can ask me absolutely anything, you know. So guys, if you have some readers, you can type them in. You can type them in. Today we are gonna, oh my gosh, time is moving real quick. Jacob says Diamas dips his balls in a hot chocolate on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays at 12. Oh. Oh wow. It is, that's why they don't want to give password. Yeah, and I feel like that's the thing, like, but of course pornography is not cheating. It's like, it should be normalized. I feel like it should be normalized actually, but it's like sometimes when you are in a relationship, why are you watching that? Okay, not to be judgy or something, but why are you watching that? So I would like to know, what do you guys think about like celibacy, especially in, if let's say you're in a relationship and you're being celibate, like you tell each other, you know what, we are gonna be celibate for like a month. What do you guys think about that? And like celibacy as a single person, what do you think about celibacy? What is your general thoughts on celibacy? Jacob says, sorry, Dimas was thinking out loud. Okay. Scone says, you guys have Robin in tears over here. Me too, actually. Oh, okay. Guys, so I would like to know, what is your general thoughts on celibacy? Because for me, like, I feel like celibacy is really nice, especially if you have been like continuously in relationships, sleeping around and stuff like that. When you go celibate, it's just, you get this chance to like clear your thoughts and like be, I don't know if this is just a mentality that women have. Do men feel like that, especially when it comes to celibacy? Do you feel like there's problems that only celibacy can be able to stop? I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but let me read the chat so that I can see your thought. Scott says, Richard, I am celibate and pissed. Ah! No, how do you think about like being celibate and happy, like you're doing it intentionally? Do you guys feel like the people who come out here on social media, especially big creators, men, telling us, oh, you can convert that sexual energy into something or into something, do you think that's a lie? Jacob says, no, men can't be. Really? We have testosterone. But you can control that, can't you? Diamond says celibacy is never a choice. At least not a good one. At least not a good one. I feel like I feel like for ladies is usually a good choice sometimes. Like, because I feel like for a man, it's easy for you to just go around, like have some good time and forget about it. But I feel like for ladies, it come like with this huge burden, like you're carrying this burden. Do you guys feel that way? Like, for me, I would prefer to like go celibate. Oh, I have stayed celibate for a really long time on some occasions, because I'm like, okay, and I know this, like the way that you can prevent things, but like, for example, you go birth control, it's too like, it makes you sick to your stomach. I feel like it's very safe for a lady to be celibate. That is just my thought process. Diamond says celibacy is not a choice, at least not a good one. I feel like it's a good one for ladies. Jacob says control with anger. Yes. Oh wow. Dottie says I stayed celibate between relationships. Okay, me too. Like, I feel like it's usually a good time to kind of like, you know, not in a bad way, but sometimes like the sex life feels like so dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel so unpure. Like, I can't. Let me tell you, I keep wondering, how do like pastors or people who are married, how are they able to come to church and feel like it's okay after they were just on each other last night? Like, the other day I was thinking about is he called JD Vance, the, is it vice president or deputy president, whoever it is of United States? Like the wife is pregnant at the moment, and I kept thinking, how does he come in public and like he's just okay? And is this evidence that he was just maybe having sex or something of that sort? So for me, it's like I feel like for me celibacy is kind of like cleanliness. Diamond says sex is supposed to be dirty. Not dirty in that way, but I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Not dirty, but like it is definitely not clean. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not clean. I wouldn't say it's dirty, but it's not clean. Like it sometimes it will leave you feeling like wow. Jacob says Diamond plays press ups naked. Ping pong in a thong. Okay, is the Demas was the one that was asking is it dirty? So how do you like that? How do you like whatever Jacob is asking you? Okay, no, but you know I feel like it's just mentality, but I feel like for ladies it's good to stay celibate, but that's just my thought process or how it goes. I feel like it's too risky. You might get pregnant, you might have these contraceptions, and they might be too all of these things for you. So that's why I see it that way. And yeah, seems like you guys Dottie, what is your thought process about that? Divers, I know Divers is about to type a very long thing. Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Omboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Consider liking, subscribing. Let me know, guys, where are you watching me from? How was your weekend? How is your day going? And let me know, do you feel like it's okay to go through your partner's phone? And also the consecutive thought, right now we are talking about like what is just your general thought process about celibacy and stuff like that. Okay, I'm waiting for Diamonds to type something before we continue. Maybe I might sing a song today. We won't stay for the whole 2 hours. We won't stay for 2 hours. I am kind of a man can't be celibate. Oh, that is just it for Jacob. A man can't be celibate. Wow. Wow. What if you're on long distance relationship, Jacob? Can you be celibate if you're on long distance relationship? Okay, can you be celibate? Because sometimes you're forced to. Demas, shoot, I stepped away. What did I miss? Oh wow, you can read back the text and see what you missed, guys. If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching me from, because I can. No, what if you're in long distance relationship? Jacob knows me too well. I have but if not in a relationship, no. Can you if you're in a relationship, you can. Guys, if you're in a long distance relationship, can you stay celibate, like just to respect the partner? I can't read back what you said, one boy. Oh. Okay, no, I was what was I saying? I think I read your thought. I read your thought and I said something. Oh, gosh, forget about it, man. Forget about it. But no, I was just saying, like, if you're in a long distance relationship, Jacob is saying that a man cannot be celibate. But can you be celibate in a long distance relationship? Okay, we kind of like talked about so much. I can't actually like remember exactly to the T what we said. Yes, I can. Oh, so in a long distance relationship you can, but if you're single, no. Wow. Okay. Yeah, but I feel like relationship kind of like being in a relationship kind of like helps you not to be freaky or out there with everybody. I feel that's just what I feel like. Okay. Let me see if there is a riddle that I can ask you. Diamond says, I think I could be, but I wouldn't be in long distance relationship because I wouldn't want to be. Wow. What if you fall in love, you find somebody who is absolutely gorgeous, like they are the best, you like them, they like you back, and it's like this distance, but you're gonna get over it, and you really love them, you really like them. Can you? So because sometimes you'll say stuff like that, like you can never, because me too, I was like, at some point I was like, you know, me, I can't be in a long distance relationship. It's like, what about that distance? You can't just be there. Never cheated and never will. Wow. So if, you know, I used to say that like I can't be in a long distance relationship, but sometimes you'll meet somebody for so good, and it's like you are actually honored to like honor them and just be there for them. Guys, if you're just tuning in, like, subscribe, ask me absolutely anything. I think I'm having a cold. I'm gonna have a cold. But when single, can't be. MC 1980 says long distance is all about the money. Lol. Whoa. No. No, I don't think so. It depends with what you guys are into. Okay. No, you can even be in long distance in the same country, but living in different ends of the country. Uh-huh. Jacob says, can I ask the girls a question? You can, absolutely. MC, I don't feel that way. No, I feel like there's so much. Okay, there are people who are just there for the money or stuff. But I feel like sometimes you'll meet such a good person very unexpectedly, okay? And it's like you just meet them, or you are living in the same country at some point and then they had to move away. It's not all about the money, okay? But no, that's just my view. Why do you think that it's all about the money, MC 1980? I would love to know. Daima says, I'm not trying to have a sexless relationship. Wow. Gosh. Jacob. Jacob said, oh, no, that wasn't Jacob. That's Dimas. I'm not trying to have a sexless relationship. Wow. Interesting. Jacob says, can I ask the girls a question? Absolutely, you can. Feel free. Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Omboy. Ask us anything here on the chat and everybody will actually respond to you. Dottie says, too much focus on sex in a relationship is not a relationship. Okay, is that the only thing that you guys can do in a relationship? You can be there for each other, like through the processes. You can show up, you know, there's so many things that you can do apart from having sex. That is just my thought process. I'm not trying to say that sex isn't important in a relationship. It is, but is it the only thing that you can do? MC says yes, it is. And if you got the money, she will go with someone who has it. If you don't have the okay, MC, have you ever been in a long distance relationship? Okay, no, I feel okay, Jacob. Okay, guys, do you agree with MC 1980? He's saying that long distance relationships are all about the money. Like, if you don't have the money, the lady is not gonna be with you. Do you think so? Jacob says, oh, if you with one of for a long time, but you meet someone on holiday when you're still in a relationship, but you think they are the one, would you leave your long relationship? Wow, interesting. Let me pin this. Okay, let me pin this. Jacob is asking, if you're with the one for a long time, if you're with somebody for a long time, but you meet someone on holiday when you're still in a relationship, but you think they are the one, would you leave the long relationship? Gosh. And okay, the other person that you're in relationship with, they haven't offended you or anything, so you just met another person but you feel like they're the one. No, me personally, no, because let me tell you, I am a type of person that like feels like I feel like you should, even if you meet another person and you feel like they're the one, but the other person is there and this person is vulnerable with you, like they love you, and like, okay, how do you know somebody is the one? Because how do you know they're the one? I don't believe in like soulmates or stuff. But how do you know somebody is the one? Because you might be fumbling something good and going for some, I feel like better the devil that you know than the angel that you don't know. You might be seeing, oh, this person is really nice and they might be treating me well or stuff. But like, no, for me, no. What do you guys think? No, me, I will just go with the person that I have been with for a long time. Diamond says, and there it is. Just because I like sex doesn't mean that that's all I want. I just want sex as well. Wow. Diamonds. I don't know what to tell you. MC 1980s. No, I wouldn't be in one. Okay. he wouldn't be in a long distance relationship. Robin says, what is that question just for women? No, I feel like you can also answer. You can also answer. Okay. Yeah. I am answering for Jacob. Like, you can actually answer that question. I have a question pinned. Like, you're in a relationship for a long time, but you meet someone on holiday when you're still in a relationship, but you think they are the one. Would you leave the long relationship? I said, me personally, I said I don't think I would, especially if like the other person haven't offended me at all, because better the devil that you know than the angel you don't know, because you might be fumbling a good thing, thinking that this is the person that you're supposed to be with. Don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. Okay. Jacob says, one boy, can you say can you mod scones from the start story to ask? Okay, yeah, I can. I will do that on the laptop. Okay. Let me. I will do it, but not right now. Dottie says, Jacob, if you're with someone, why are you trying to getting close enough? Okay, if you're with someone, why are you getting close enough to someone to find out they are the one? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, maybe you might go on a trip together, or like you meet on a trip. For example, you might be visiting somewhere and then you meet somebody and you're like, you know what, I like them. But you can be like, you know what, I like you, but I'm in a relationship. I'm sorry. But like living this relationship to with someone that you're not sure about, I don't know what, if there are women in the chat, I don't know what you guys think. Okay, I tend to like attract men in my in my videos. I don't know why. I know you're going to crucify me, but why shouldn't I trade up? Wow, trade up. So you are willing to change your lady for somebody else? Wow. Yasin Zaki says, Zaki Yasin, Ugandan, where will I get you? Welcome to the live, Yasin. Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Kenyan, so East Africa gang. Thank you. Dottie D says, that's cheating, plain and simple. Oh, plain and simple. I feel, yeah. Okay, no, Dottie. Like Jacob is saying, you meet another person on a holiday, and then you're like, you know what? I like this other person and think they are the one. So it's like kind of like he's asking, will you tell the other person, you know what? I found another person. Will you do that? He's not suggesting you cheat, but he's asking like, will you tell the other person I'm not interested in you anymore, I found another person, or what? I feel like that is just a straight heartbreak. Rajabulule says, I'm from Uganda, and you? I'm from Kenya. Daima says, listen to his question. He's not asking about some random you met, but someone you felt is the one. Why would I give that up? Gosh, maybe Jacob, clarify to ask your question. Is it like somebody that you have known, or like somebody that you met on a trip? MC says, I have the same woman 15 years. I could have been a free man long ago. I would have been out of prison already. I have the same woman 15 years. Wow, 15 years is a long time. How does it feel like to be married to somebody for 15 years? Gosh, 15 years. That's really a long time. Okay, how does it feel like to be married to somebody for 15 years? Let us know. We're waiting for Jacob to clarify his question, because I feel like there's misunderstanding. Because me, the way I understood the question, this is somebody that you met on a trip, but Diamas is claiming that Jacob meant somebody that you know, guys. If you're just on this chat, guys, please like, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to grow the channel, guys, so that I can be able to be coming here oftenly, guys. So, and I did a 24-hour show last week, guys. It was a 24 hours. I started it on Wednesday, and I said that I'll be going live for 24 hours very soon. Oh, MC says, I'm not married, but together with children. Oh, so you have children with this person and you've been together for 15 years. Wow, that's really a long time. That's really a long time. Wow. Dottie says, I've been married for 15 is... Oh, Dottie says she's been married for 6 years. 15 is like the goal. Good for you. Okay? No, but I feel like MC says like he's not married, but you know, there's this thing in Africa, or like for example in Kenya, that is called come we stayed. I don't know if you guys I don't know if you guys know that, have that in your countries, like come we stay. It's very common in Kenya. For example, like my parents, they never got married, but my mom just changed her name to have my father's last name, and that was it. They never got married. It's really common, like just come we stay. There's no documents showing that you guys are married. Yeah, you just come we stay. But I feel like right now they removed it from, but it was very much there for them, for the generation. Okay. Dottie says in California you're married. It's called common law marriage. Wow. Let's say if you've been together for a long time. I think that's also the thing that they apply here. Would you like to be in a common law marriage? I feel like no. Me personally, I'm not willing to move in with somebody long term if we are not married. MC 1980 says 15 isn't the goal. Life is the goal until the end. Uh-huh. Jacob says, sorry, back me. Back me, dog. Just came in the room. Okay. Diamas is saying, like, are you saying that? So Diamas wants you to clarify the question, because he claims that you said that this is somebody that you know. This is somebody that you know and you feel like they're the one. But I was saying it's like you met somebody on holiday. I feel like that's what you meant. Like you met somebody on holiday and you like them. Did you mean somebody you met on holiday or somebody that you've known for a long time? Okay, so we kind of like need a clarification on that. Because me personally, I understood that you said you're on holiday, you meet somebody on holiday and you like them. Oh, MC says, you missed the part where I said I don't even like her cooking. Why don't you talk to her, or like why don't you teach her how to cook? Okay, don't you like her cooking because it's too good or it's too bad? Why don't you like her cooking? And also, why don't you cook, MC? But I know in Africa, like women are the one who just cook. Like a man could even starve to death sitting there waiting for a woman to cook. That have always been so nuts to me, like, especially seeing a man, like you can even starve to death if your woman is not cooking. It's really interesting, guys. If you're just tuning in, my name is Omboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you all for being here. Thank you so much. Dottie says taking a cooking class together, that would be yeah, that would be so bonding. Or like these days you can even scroll on TikTok for some recipes, or even on YouTube, you know. But I feel like MC do have that mentality. You know, I'm the man, I can't cook or stuff. Sometimes even your lady gets tired with the children and stuff. So, yeah, for me, like, I feel like growing up in a patriarchal society, it's changed me the way I see relationship. I don't see that as cute. I don't see, like, the woman being the only person who cooks in the household. I don't see that as cute or sexy. It's not attractive to me. I really need to know that you can help me with the cooking. And I feel like I am still traditional and I like the traditional way, but I need to know that like you won't be sitting there waiting for me to cook for you. Isaiah Aruvi says, hi sister, hi, good to see you, welcome to the live. How are you doing? Where are you watching me from? Isai, is it Isai Aruvi? Sorry for mismentioning your name if I did. Diana says, you're so one-sided. So now you're going through my phone while I'm paying the bills and cooking your dinner. No, no, I am not saying that, Diana. Stop misinterpreting me. What I'm saying is like, I don't know how to explain to you. But you know, like, I am saying like the way there's some African men, somebody is sitting there, you're also working, sitting there waiting for you to cook for them. That's what I feel like is so problematic. Like, I could even be there dying and now we won't eat because I can't cook. That's problematic. Jacob says, got a question. Do you believe in aliens? As everywhere, aliens, as every star you look at is a solar system. Maybe clarified. Do you believe in aliens? As every way star you look at is a solar. I don't think I believe in aliens. Do you? Uh-huh. Asaya Ruby says, you from? I am from Kenya. I am from Kenya. MC says, I don't cook. I eat out or take away, lol. Oh, how about the children and your woman? Asaya Ruby says, I'm from India. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much, guys. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jacob says we can't be only living things in the solar system. Ooh, that's interesting. The other day I was thinking, like, are we the only things existing in this planet, like the animals that we know about, human beings? I don't believe in aliens though. I feel like we are the only living things in this solar system. What do you guys think about that? But it's actually really interesting to think about it. Like, do we have other people somewhere? Like, maybe do okay. What if we have other human beings and they are maybe blue in color? I don't know what I think about that, but I have never overthink about that. Okay. MC says no class for cooking required. Law. Okay, that's why my woman won't work, so that she can cook. Say Kenya, super, yeah. Support me, friend. Kalimono Kinan Mukula Joseph. Good evening. I'm from Uganda. Welcome to the live, Joseph. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How is your Monday going? MC says. MC 1980 says all of us, of course. She cooks some days. I have to eat it up. Keep the peace. You man. Asaya Ruby says, myself, Chennai. Oh, Chennai, that's where you come from. Welcome to the live. Feel free to like, subscribe, guys. Scone says, we are absolutely positively the only living organism in the solar system. However, there are most likely aliens elsewhere in the universe. Good way of thinking. Are you a good long distance runner, Daddy? Why are you asking? Jacob says, you actually think how far the universe is. We are the only living things. Okay, it's so interesting to think about it, because most of the time, especially if you've never traveled, right now with social media, it's so clear. Like right now on this live, we have people from everywhere, but social media have actually helped, or like the internet have helped to connect. But most of the time, especially you grow up in like a village, you think you are the only type of people that they exist, and then you'll go some place and you are seeing all these different looking types of people. So there could be other living beings some place somewhere, but it's really you can't even know. It's a blue available friend, support me. Okay, how can I support you? Okay, Jacob says also you believe about different dimension. What is different dimension? That one I happen not to know. Kalimono Mukula says oh, you're good to see you. Welcome to the live, guys. Like, subscribe. My name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Dottie says two possibilities exist: either we are all alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Oh, so somebody said that. Gosh, can you imagine if maybe there are people out there that are not white, they are not black, they are not yellow, but they are blue or pink or what? Oh my God. Can you just think about that? It's actually terrifying. Okay, let me pin this. Two possibility. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Yeah, very terrifying. Isaiah, more returning to shore. I don't know what you're talking about, Isai. Jacob says a fish is two dimensions. We take a fish out of the water, it's in a third dimension. Interesting. I actually don't have opinions on that. And this is what I like about the live. Like, you don't even have a chance to like research, guys. And while we are on this, I was thinking, when I started doing this live, I stopped like recording my videos. Would you still guys want to see like my day, how my day is going? Would you like to see that? Like, do you still want me to keep recording my normal videos, or you're just good with the live? Okay, connection or something. Because today I was thinking about like I have been starting to record, and then I'm like, will you guys like it? Maybe you're just into the live. Let me know about that. Would you like me to continue with the recording my normal days? Like, what am I doing? Stuff like that. Okay, that's just a question. Okay, Jacob, tell us about this 2 dimension. I don't know about it, and I don't have a chance to Google and lie to you. MC90 says, because every time I watch the Olympics, the Kenyans are the best. Yeah. Kenyans, we are good at running. Diamond says, like the live, share the love, sub the queen. Queen Kimani, good to see you. Welcome to the live, old man. Asab says, bye friend. Bye. I didn't know how to help you, you know. I'm also trying to like I am also trying, like, there's people who are coming here, can you help me with what is it called, a drone, some other people, even me, like, the only, okay, right now I have a small camera, but yeah, like, I don't have the best things to record, I don't have a microphone or stuff, so guys, don't feel bad when I tell you that I can't help you. I can't even help myself personally. I'm sorry. Scone says, think about this. The colors we have are because of the sun. What colors would exist in a solar system with blue, red, or green sun? Wow, that would be interesting. Let me tell you, like, that when I think about stuff like this, they even make me like question everything that I've ever believed in, religion or stuff like that, like everything. It makes me question and wonder, like, what, where did we come from? Oh my god, Jacob says, oh, please record your day. You would love to see my day. Okay, I'll try. Thank you. Maybe some of you all, let me know, would you like to see my day, or like what I'm into, where I went, stuff like that. We live in 4 dimensions. You know what, Jacob, I'm gonna research about that right now, because I'll be the last person to sit here and like say that I know about the Dottie says, definitely record your day. Okay, a fish in 3 dimensions. MC 1960, I always wonder how they make it look so easy. The only thing I can think is lifetime of practice. Daima says, record or don't record, I just want to read your diary. Forget about that, not gonna happen. Jacob says, sorry, a fish is 2 dimensions, up, down, left, right. Wow. Take a fish out of the water, it is in that dimension. Wow, interesting. Gosh, let me tell you, I think I got so lost in this live. I can't even believe that 2 hours are about to end. Gosh, that was real quick. I think I'm catching a cold or something. So we are already almost at the 2-hour mark. I think tomorrow we are gonna have like maybe should I sing? Yeah, maybe I should sing Piano Man to end the live, guys. It's been such a good time. I can't even believe that 2 hours are gone. I will consider like recording my day and stuff like that, so definitely I'll do that. Diamond says, I don't believe this, but I had this once. We are the only people in the universe, but the universe is infinite, because when the end comes, all the pious people will get a heaven on their own earth. Okay. Oh, okay. No, guys, do you believe that there is heaven? Do you believe that there is heaven, guys? Actually, that one is a good thought. Do you think that there is heaven? Because I feel like, why do we bury people on the ground and then say that they are going to heaven? Anytime that I think about these things, they are really confusing. I don't really like discussing them or thinking about them. Wow. MC 1980 says, you even talk fast like the run fast law. Okay. So many people on the live have told me that I talk too quickly. I have tried. So this one, let me tell you, this is actually, MC, I feel like it's your first time ever seeing me. This is actually the slowest I can talk. This was actually like one of my slow one. I normally talk real quick. I think it's because like I'm bilingual, and you know, sometimes, you know, of course I am not gonna sit here and tell you like I'm trying to learn English. I think I already know enough English to carry me through, but I am pretty fast even in my other languages, so maybe that's why Jacob says, no, sing Shaba, Mr. Loverman. I am so sorry. I haven't, I am training. I am training Mr. Loverman, and I will be singing one of these fine days, but still, the rhythm, especially the rhythm, there is no beginning because we are here now. Okay. Dottie says, yes, there is a heaven and a hell, and God and the devil, and the day will come when everyone will know it. Okay. Jacob says, when you die, they weigh you, but they can account for a percentage that is there. The percentage is your soul. Oh, okay, your soul leaves your body, but the body never goes to heaven, does it? MC, it's because your brain works fast. Wow. Oh, maybe that's the reason. You defo English as we speak so fast too. You definitely English as we speak so fast too. Okay. People been complaining that like I'm speaking too quickly on the live. I've seen people complain, but I can adjust things for you guys. I really care about you guys having fun, because that's why I'm here. Like, I want you guys to enjoy the live, but you can't even slow down how you're speaking. Jacob says soul goes in soul. I can understand you. Okay. As far as you guys can, I feel like English people and like people who English is their first language, they don't have a problem. But people like me who are bilingual and like English is a language that they've learned, they have a problem. Okay. But I do practice a lot of English because I'm always watching. Right now I'm watching Breaking Bad. How many of you have watched Breaking Bad? Jacob says, if you come UK, you be classed as slow as UK is so fast speaking. Oh, wow. Ooh, maybe you guys wouldn't be even understanding. MC, I can understand you perfectly, though, so don't worry. It's like you are passionate. Yeah, let me tell you guys, I'm so passionate about this, and that's why I'm asking you guys to like, subscribe, share the videos with your friends. Like, I really want to make it here, and I'm not even lying to you. You know, some people say, oh, I'm starting to do this because I want to help you all. Me, I want to start this because I want to create a platform, and I'm really honest. I'm passionate. I'm so passionate about this. I really want this to work. Diamond says, I hope we get to discuss this so-called heaven stuff. Yeah, maybe we will do it tomorrow sometime on the live, maybe at the end or something. So I will sing Mr. Loverman, but not today, someday. Okay, let me sing Piano Man as we end. So guys, I really enjoyed having you here, guys, and like, subscribe. I'm always live 8 p.m. Kenyan time, 9 a.m. California time, so you can always be looking for me. Okay, so let me see. MC says, you want to rank a living from YouTube? What does that mean? Ranked a living? I don't know what you're talking about. Ranked a living, what does that mean? Okay. Dottie says, bye, I'm singing with you. Jacob, Piano Man, really not again. Okay. You're joking. Now I don't know if I can sing. Okay, but let's get. Oh, Anne. I really don't know. So because of course right now I don't earn from YouTube, but I'm leaving, okay? But it's just like I really want to have a platform. That's just what it is. If it comes along with earning, well and good. Right now I'm doing it for free. I'm not earning and I'm still fine. Okay, I'm still living well. I'm having a good life. So for me, it's all about like having something or like feeling like I'm doing something. Okay, it's all about that, because even without the YouTube, I am still living a good life, guys. Okay, do I look like I'm not living a good life? Yeah, I'm having a good time. Like, I am comfortable where I'm at. Like, I live a good life. I don't lack for nothing. So yeah, so for me, it's like the way you generate your Jacob says, you know Whitney Houston? No. Who is that? It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic engine. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes. It is sad and sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Oh, la 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 di da da, la la di da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You get us feeling alright. So, guys, I'm gonna end right there. Jacob, can you tell us who is Whitney Houston? Otherwise, we are gonna be wondering, who is she? Okay? Okay, bye. Not again. Who is Whitney Houston? Oh, maybe I can Google. Or is that like a cliffhanger or something? I have to Google now because you won't tell us who is Whitney. Whitney. Google her and please watch. Okay, I will. So I think I'll go and train Mr. Loverman because you guys are not having fun with Piano Man. Oh, I will always love you. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Look for me tomorrow, and it's 8 p.m. Kenyan time. So convert that to your local time, 9 a.m. California time. Diana says, I wasn't asking. I can believe you've never heard of her. I can't believe. Oh, I have never heard about her. I will look for her. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for showing up. Kindly like, subscribe, and stuff like that. Thank you so much for my moderators, Dottie, Dimas, Jacob. Thank you so much. I will always love you. Okay, now Google Whitney Houston. I will always love you. Oh, I will always love you. Okay, I'll do it. So thank you so much. See you guys. Diamond says like the live, share the love, and sub the queen. Okay. So guys, see you. So what is it called? Sing that, please. I will always love you. I'm gonna forget it. Okay. I'm not even trying because this Mr. Loverman, we are having a case here because I'm not Mr. Loverman. Because I'll forget. She's a goddess. Google now. Oh, Google now. I will always love you. But I can't play with it. I will always love you. I can't play it on the live, but let me Google now. What is it called? I will always love you. Whitney. It's just funny how you guys, like, these people are famous in your countries, but me, I have never heard about them. And what you have to realize, I will always love you. What you have to realize is, like, for people who, like, English is not our first language, some of these songs that are famous to you, to us, like, they don't mean anything. Okay, let me read it, but I won't sing it, but I will practice. She's as famous as Michael Jackson. Oh, Don Kelson. Hey, Lovey. Hey, you. Good to see you. Bye bye. We have to get back to work. Thanks for today. Okay, thank you, Scott. Let me read this. I will always love you. Okay. Okay, I see it. I see the lyrics. I'm gonna listen to it after. Yeah, I know Michael Jackson. I'm going to be listening to it. So I already Googled it. It's right here. I'm gonna be looking at it. I love Whitney, but she's no Michael. Okay, please Google. I'm Googling, but I can't listen to it on the live. She's a goddess. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna listen to it. Maybe next time or tomorrow we can sing. Okay, guys. See you. I had so much fun with y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time. Bye-bye. I'm gonna be singing these songs tomorrow, okay? Don't worry about any other song. Okay, this one. I will always love you. Okay, okay. Only his, please. Okay, okay. Okay, so guys, I will see you on my next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Love